In the name of the Almighty God, the most gracious and most merciful, I send peace and blessings to everyone. Welcome back to our social media platforms of Coach Sebadoka Arafat, where we get financial literacy on financial markets, the Forex market and the cryptocurrency market, where we learn how to make the money in the cryptocurrency market, how to invest the money in the cryptocurrency market, and how to multiply the money in the cryptocurrency market. So first of all, I would like to wish everyone a happy and prosperous new year of 2026. And guess what? As always, definitely Coach Sebadoka Arafat is having the best. Always I bring the best and I give the best, because at the end of the day, we shouldn't accept mediocrity if we can get the best out of us. So right about now, this video, I've made it for everyone. If you're already using the trading artificial intelligence robot, definitely you are on the right path. This is the best trading robot that we currently have in the cryptocurrency market. So meaning that even if you're doing Forex trading and you have been there but you're wondering, definitely you're looking for a trading strategy, meaning that also this video is for you, because at the end of the day, these are all financial markets, because we all use the candlesticks. We have the same principles that drive the market, because also in the Forex market, you can decide to trade the cryptocurrencies. So now I have the best trading strategy for 2026 and for the years to come. Make sure that you note this down. This is the best trading strategy that I'm going to share with you in the year of 2026 and the years to come. I believe modifications can come with time, but right about now, the strategy that I'm going to share and the values and principles that I'm going to be sharing within this video will really prove to you that this is the best trading strategy to use. So if you're there using other trading robots, definitely that would be fine. But if they're not giving you good results, I have brought the best. I've told you, I'm here to always bring the best. Those that know Coach Sebadoka Arafat, he always brings the best. So right about now, you have the best trading strategy that you are looking right about now on your screen. Make sure that you share this video as much as you can. Make sure that you apply this. Make sure that you comment. Make sure that you give me the feedback. Those that have my WhatsApp number, you can reach me. You can reach out to me to give me the feedback. You can use the comment sections so that you give the feedback about this trading strategy, because it is the best. So right about now, I'm going to log into my trading account, because I know questions are there. Coach, what is the new trading strategy? I'm very excited for what is coming, what coach has introduced, what coach is going to introduce. Some are saying that, Coach, you have given me a good strategy that I've been using. Now, Coach, should I change to this? Better change, because as I gave you previously the good trading strategies and you testify about their performance, I'm giving you a strategy that definitely you won't worry about the liquidations, because I have proof. If you look at the last 6 months, the two strategies that I have shared, no one has faced liquidation within those strategies that I shared, as long as those people applied the right settings as I recommended them. Yes, you can go to my YouTube channel of Coach Sebadoka Arafat. There are two videos. Let me even show them to you before I proceed. These are the two videos that I shared in the last 6 months. And if any one of you, I know there are those that have been using those strategies, I am sure. You see, this is the first video which you see, no liquidation strategy 6 months ago, and the bull run DCA Pro trading strategy. So these two trading strategies at the top, they've worked for people that followed them. They never adjusted anything, and if they wanted to adjust, they consulted from me, because my WhatsApp number is on my YouTube channel. You can look in the description. There is my WhatsApp number. Those that adjusted after my guidance, those that faced issues and inboxed me privately for guidance, or whether on the WhatsApp groups of trading that we have, definitely I have responded to everything, and those people have been safe despite the market movements. So now, coach, what is the best? So first of all, if you are new, this is your first time to hear about your trading, make sure that you get a trading account. Make sure that you reach out to the person who sent you this video to request for the referral link, because you can't have a trading account without a referral link. Or if you just landed on this channel, make sure that you reach out to me for more guidance on how to use the trading robot, how can you get an account, and how can you proceed. Because in trading, like anything else, we have what we call the service fee. It is like how you're watching this video. You bought data, you subscribe to the internet connection for you to be able to see this video. So now, with your trading, before you set your trades, before you set the trades, you need to have what we call the service fee. After getting the service fee, make sure that you bind or connect your crypto exchange to your trading platform. So mine is already binded. If you don't know that, definitely you can reach out to me on my WhatsApp number, or you can reach out to the person who gave you this video, or you can go to YouTube, for example, and search how to bind Binance with your trading. How can you connect Binance to your trading? The reason why we bind is for your trading to be able to connect with your exchange so that it can see your funds. It is not given permission to withdraw the funds, because through the binding process, we do not enable, we only enable spot and margin trading, and we enable futures trading. So make sure that you search out those videos on YouTube, how to bind your trading with Binance. I have that video on my YouTube channel, or other videos, you can search them on YouTube. Now for me, this account is a Bybit account that I connected to my trading application. And you see, my account is having $18,000, $18K dollars. But this strategy is suitable for anyone as low as $100. Your capital should be as low as $100, meaning that with $100 and above, you can use the strategy that I brought to you tonight. This is the best. It favors all market conditions, because we know in the financial markets, whether the Forex market or the cryptocurrency market, we mainly have three market conditions. We have the bear market, where the market prices are making more downward movements, meaning that the prices fall compared to how they rise. So we have the bull market, the bullish market, where we receive more upward movements compared to the downward movements, meaning that in the bull market, prices are moving up rapidly. So we also have a consolidating market. The market is there. It doesn't move up, it doesn't move down within the consolidation. So the strategy that I brought to you makes money whether the market is up or down. Remember, always, the financial markets will give opportunities to the buyers and sellers. Every now and then, that won't stop. It will be giving opportunities to the buyers and sellers simultaneously. So now, which strategy, coach? Within your trading, we have multiple various trading strategies, but the trading strategy that I'm going to share with you is a manual trading strategy. Manual trading strategy. So what I like about manual is that this is a lifetime generating skill, money making skill, that once you learn it, you can even teach it to others at a price. Personally, I give these services out for free, but definitely there are people that I charge, meaning that you can decide to do as Arafat, or for you can decide to charge for this knowledge, because definitely it is money making knowledge. Why shouldn't people pay you? Because people are ready to pay for something that works. Because as I've told you, the previous two strategies that I shared the last 6 months, people have registered great success, and they will testify in the comment sections. So now, the strategy is a futures trading strategy. Don't forget that. If you want to make money on a daily basis, whether in the cryptocurrency market, in the Forex market, definitely you have to do this futures trading, because futures trading, whether the prices of a currency or a commodity or the trade item that you're trading, whether they are up or down, you make money. But those doing spot trading, spot means you have to buy and make sure you wait for the bull run, meaning that you have to wait for 4 to 5 years. It is like when you go into a business, don't say that, coach, those years are quite a little bit much. I can't wait for 5 years, 4 years. It is like in any business where you go by, there are some types of trees. If you go into their plantation, into their investment, you have to wait for 10 years for them to reach maturity. It is the same thing with spot trading. So spot trading, it is long-term investing. Futures is the one for daily money. So this strategy is called the AIDCA Pro Futures. If you look at the first strategy up, AIDCA Pro, it's in spot, but we have AIDCA Pro in futures. So click start. So this strategy, we are going to move with 5 coins. The coins with the most trading volume, the coins with the most volatility. Why, Arafat? The volatility, because volatility means that these coins can move down and up simultaneously, meaning that there is trading volume, there is activity in the market from the buyers and sellers. They're actively engaging in the currencies. That is why we are going to deal with the best currencies. Why should I bring to you mediocrity currencies that are invested in less money? Meaning that if investors are less, there will be few movement. I'm trying to bring you to currencies that are rarely manipulated. Definitely, they are not easily manipulated in the market. Don't forget that, as I told you, I brought the best. So now, these coins, I'm going to mention them first. We have Ethereum, we have Solana, we have Ripple, we have Litecoin, and we have Bitcoin Cash. Their abbreviations: Ethereum, ETH stands for Ethereum, SOL stands for Solana, XRP stands for Ripple, BCH stands for Bitcoin Cash, LTC stands for the Litecoin. So first of all, you're going to click ETH. If you click on a coin, down here, you're going to see confirm. It's going to become in the color that you see confirm. So make sure that you click confirm. So if I click confirm, like I've done, up here you will see strategy selection. Let me see if I can bring some tools. Yes, I can bring the tools. Let me bring some arrows here so that we can see this well. Yes. So first of all, strategy selection. Arafat, they're asking you, my dear friend, they're asking you, do you want to use the AIDCA or the DCA? We are going to use the DCA because it can be modified. So meaning that we are going to choose DCA. So choose DCA. So after choosing DCA, definitely we are going to go to the next part. Let me bring back my tools here because I want us to move together so that we get this information. So the next thing is initial position settings. They're asking me, Arafat, you my dear friend, which directions? These are the directions that we have in trading the financial markets, whether the Forex market or the crypto market. So under directions, we have long, meaning that you are saying that you only want to make profits when Ethereum is going in an upward direction. Don't forget that whether it's a bull run, the market has to move up, also down. Though it will make more upward movements, but also downward movements will be there. So meaning that having long in the current situation that we are in, we are not in the bull run. Meaning that you're doing a mistake. Even if you're in the bull run, it's not the most suitable. Since I've told you that the market will be moving up and down in the bull run, though it will be making more upward movements. But if it's a bull run you have confirmed, it's okay to use long. It's okay. It's okay. But according to the current market conditions, you shouldn't use long. So secondly, we have what we call short. Short means that you'll only make money on your trade when the Ethereum coin is moving down. So also this is not suitable. Because right now, the current market condition, we are seeing more downward movements, but again, we receive what we call pullbacks in the market. They're called pullbacks. That the market moves down, but it makes a pullback, meaning that it makes some uptrends. It makes some profits for those who set the long positions. So we have seen that in this current market condition, both long and short make money. So meaning that if for you depend on only one market direction, that long or short, my dear friend, the market will affect you, because if you place a long trade and the coin or your trades move in a short direction relentlessly, you stand high chances of losing money. The same applies to short. So we have this indicator hedge. Indicator hedge means that the robot will open for you both the long and short positions at the same time. I personally, Arafat, I don't buy this because I see this is not a money-making strategy. Why? Because if you place a long position of Ethereum and short position of Ethereum at the same time, and assume that the long position has made you $5, the short position will be having -5, which is not right. You're not making profits. This is more of a risk management strategy. So lastly, we have what we call indicator direction. This is where we have our setting. Indicator direction means that the robot will analyze the market before placing a position. So indicator direction means that the robot will either place your trade in a long or short position, but only after analyzing the market. Assuming that the robot has placed Ethereum long and it makes profits, it will move out of the market it will take profits and move out of the market and reanalyze, not just entering the market. What I love about you trading is this. Before the robot places a trade position, it first analyzes, will it be profitable before placing in that position. So meaning that in this case, we are going to choose the indicator direction. Indicator direction. So indicator direction means that when the robot analyzes, it will decide whether to place the trade or your currency in a long or short position when it's sure that it's going to be a profitable position or direction. So what is the next thing, coach? The next thing is here. The next thing is we have here where you see this box, where you see 1x. So the 1x here stands for the leverage. In your trading, the higher your leverage, the lesser the money the robot invests in your trade or places on your trade. Amazing. Let me repeat this once again. The higher your leverage in your trading, the less funds will be placed on your trade by the robot. So those trading directly on crypto exchanges, you know this. If you use high leverage, it means high risk. But in you trading, high leverage means low risk. Amazing. Amazing. So each currency has its own leverage. Its currency. But the exchanges also determine which leverage you get. I would recommend people to use Binance, BitGet, or Bybit. OKX does not have good leverage. It always offers low leverages. Yet in this strategy, we are looking for high leverages. The exchanges that can give you high leverages are Bybit, Binance, and BitGet. If you can get Binance, the best, because it's the best. So now, where you see 1x, tap there once. They're going to bring you the leverage. What is the highest leverage of Ethereum on the Bybit exchange? It's 100x, because you can find another exchange, for example, having Ethereum on 150x. It's okay, but mine is 100x. So meaning that I'm going to move this scale up to 100. You can drag this scale up to 100, or you can write in the highest figure. Because you can find a coin having 50x as the highest leverage. Make sure you write there the 50x, or you can drag the scale like me to 100x like mine. And after it has changed, make sure that you click the word save. So after changing the leverage, scroll down a little bit. So now this is the next setting that you have to change. The next setting is here on opening conditions, where you see immediately. So opening conditions, to open your trade, what is the condition? The default one is immediately, meaning that if you launch your trade, the robot will just enter the market. No, this is not right. We are going to change immediately to waiting auto signals. Why waiting auto signals? Because we would love the robot to first analyze the market. Waiting auto, wait for a signal. Wait for a signal so that you can enter the market after analyzing. Those that trade manually know that when we are trading, mostly we do what we call the technical analysis. For example, before you place a long position on a trade, have you seen the hammer? Because the hammer is a potential bullish reversal candlestick. Before you place a sell or a short position, have you seen the shooting star? Because it confirms a potential bearish reversal. Those who trade manually know this. But now we are dealing with the robot. I want to save your time. You don't need to trade manually because at times we are not active on charts and we miss opportunities. You go with emotions because you want to enter the market. I'm giving you the best by the trading robot. This is why this video is for you. This video is for every trader. Make sure that you share this video as much as you can to all traders that are trading and to all people that want to achieve financial success in this year of 2026. I want you to say that in February, I saw a video of Coach Sebaduka Arafat and it has turned my life 100% by the end of this year and years to come. So now, the next setting, Coach, what is the next setting? We are going. So now the next setting is this. We have where you see indicators medium term. So we are going to change this from medium term to short term. Why? Let me click medium term and I click for you short term and you see what it means. What does short term say? Amazing. I love this trading robot. So it's here. Short term, they're saying that you are expected to take the profits within 1 day. Within 1 day, 24 hours. Every 24 hours, you are going to expect to take profits by the robot. Amazing. So make sure you click save after doing this. Coach, what is next? What is next is this. We have what we call the maximum orders where you see 2. Where you see 2, we are going to put 3 maximum orders. Maximum orders means how many times should the robot buy that trading pair. So by default, we have 2, but we are going to change that to 3. Why 3? Because we want to get 3 opportunities. In case the first position is being bought and it doesn't make profits, meaning that the robot can buy the second time. If the second time can't, meaning that the robot will buy the third time. That is maximally enough for you, because also this is part of risk management. Remember, the more orders, someone might say, Coach, I want to have 30 orders. The more orders you have, the more money that will go into the market. And remember, when you have more orders in the market and more money is there, at times you'll find yourself that you have less available balance. More money is in the market, you have less available balance, the collateral, which can easily lead into liquidation if the market greatly turns against your positions. Coach, what is the next? Here I am. So the next is size multiple, where you see 1.56. So you are going to click customize. Why? If I click customize, the size multiple after one order and after the second order, that should be 1. Make sure you drag the scale back to 1, or you can write in 1. Why 1, Coach? What does size multiple mean? Size multiple means, for example, if the robot is going to place $180 on each position, for example, the robot is going to, when the robot analyzes that Ethereum will be profitable in the short position, it will enter Ethereum with $180. I'm giving an example. Let me just give on $100. It will enter with $100. So the size multiple, why did Arafat write 1 and 1? Read this well. This tells us that after one order, meaning that after one order, after the one order means the second, after 1, 2 comes next. So meaning that on the second order, why did I write 1? It means that the $100 used on the first position by the robot on Ethereum short. If it discovers another profitable position, whether it's long or short, let it use $100, meaning that it should use the same money. But if, for example, my size multiple was 2, meaning that if the first order it used 100, the second order it would use 200. That is why we use 1 to maintain the same money being invested in all our 3 orders. So after making it 1-1, make sure you press OK. Size multiples done. So the next thing is price gap. Price gap. So let me bring back my tools here. Price gap, where you see 1.30%, click customize. So if I click customize price gap, you're going to write 25 up, then 50 down. Write 25 up, then 50 down. So where you see 25, amazing. Where you see 25 here, you see again after 1 order. What does this mean? This means that the robot should place in the second order when the market has gone against your position by 25%. Why do we give these big percentages, yet we rarely see large coins like Ethereum going up by 25% or going down by 25%? Is that we want to leave enough space. Because the moment when Ethereum falls by 25% or goes up by 25%, meaning that that's a right entry. But if you just write 1%, the market moves almost. These coins make negative 5% every day, up and down. So we want to give much room. That imagine yourself buying when Ethereum has fallen 25%. You have bought the dip, because if Ethereum falls by 25%, other coins will have fallen by 200%, 100% and beyond. So what I like about the U-Trading robot, even it shows you the price. Where will Ethereum be when it falls by that, you see? 1,982. After the second order, this means that when should the third order be placed in? It should be placed in when Ethereum goes against your set direction by 50%. Amazing, meaning that all your orders won't just go once in the market, and you find out that you haven't given yourself enough room to buy the dip. With this high price gap means that you will be profitable, because when these movements happen, these coins will fall by 25%, by 50%. You'll have bought the actual dip, not buying all the time for your money to go into the trades at once and become stagnant. So after putting that price gap, make sure that you press OK. After the price gap, we are going to the next thing is called extra add conditions, where you see UTR trend. So you're going to click there where you see UTR trend. Make sure you click there, and we are going to change from UTR trend to none. Why have we changed to none? This is the answer. As U-Trading tells us that the bot will add positions only when the price gap is reached or a better price is available without requiring extra cover conditions. So none means that, for example, if the robot opens your Ethereum position first, it starts running. For example, it has placed it in a long position, meaning that it has to be profitable when Ethereum moves up. But the market goes down by 25%. This means that after Ethereum falling by 25%, the robot will immediately trigger the second order, because that's a confirmation. It doesn't have to wait for any other signal. Ethereum to fall by 25%, it's a signal for the second order to be placed into the market. If the market continues and it falls by 50%, that is a signal for the robot to immediately place the third maximum order into your account. After that, click save. So what is the next thing, coach? The next thing is this. We have what we call per cycle settings here. So per cycle settings, this is where we are going to find our take profit. Make sure that you click there, per cycle settings below none, and this is what we are going to change. We are going to use the smallest take profit, because we want to take profits as soon as possible. We want to set something realistic, something small but can be done continuously, because I told you after the robot taking profits, it again analyzes and re-enters the market. So your take profit that we are going to set is going to be 0.6. 0.6. Just change only that 0.6 and after click save. So after clicking save, we are done. The last thing this side down that we are going to change is going to be cycle settings. So where you see single, we are going to change from single, because single means that after the robot makes for you the 0.6%, your take profit, after it hits the take profit, it doesn't have to re-enter the market, that you have to reset the settings as you have done right now. That will be hectic and tiresome. That is why we have these solutions with the U Trading AI robot. Make sure you click single on cycle settings and change it to cycle by day, then choose 30 days, meaning that your trades will run for 30 days. Even if it makes profits in one day, it will continue doing the same thing until the 30 days are done or a full month is done. And after a full month, you can reset your trades again. So here down, all settings are done. All settings are done. So the last thing that we are going to focus on is here on this parameter. Let me even highlight it. The initial position. This is something very important. You need to understand this calculation. So now, to get the initial position, you are going to do this. You are going to divide your capital by 10, because we want less funds to be put into your trades, ensuring safety of your account, capital protection, because in any investment, capital protection comes first, and guess what? Your account will be profitable, because this strategy minimally makes 10% interest a month, meaning that if your investment is $1,000, 10% will be $100 as profits, and your $1,000 will be there, meaning that at the end of the month, you'll be having your capital invested in plus profits. If you have $10,000, 10%, that is $1,000 as interest. Guess what? You won't be having that you have to come to your trades, set your account every now and then. Your trading is there for you. It will take profits for you. It will open positions for you. It will do everything for you. Now this account is having capital of $18,000. What will be my initial position? This will be it. I'll come here, $18,000 divide by 10, meaning that my initial position should be 1,800. Now someone is saying that my capital is $1,000, yours should be 100. As simple as this, just get your capital, divide it by 10. Our initial position shouldn't be the same, because we all have different capital, unless you have $18,000 on your account like me. But if you have $100, make sure that your initial position should be 10. I tell people that your initial position, if you don't get the exact number, assuming you're using $100, your initial position can be greater by 2 or less by 2. Meaning that if you have $1,000 and your initial position should be 100, so meaning that 98 can be right, 99 can be right. If you get 100, perfect. 101 is right. 102. Don't exceed again that. Don't tell me, coach, I've gotten 105. No. Try to minimize it to reach within what I've explained. So now, where should that change be? That change should be here. So each coin has this part. For example, you see ETH 20.09. So since my capital is $18,000, we have seen my initial position should be 1,800. So where will the 1,800 be? It should be here. Now for you, if you're using $1,000 and your initial position is 100, where you see ETH 20.09, there should be 100. If you are using $100 and you divide by 10, your initial position should be 10. But here, for example, you see those with $100, this is what you'll do. Because some people, you'll find yourself that you have got lower initial position, yet this coin by default, Ethereum has 20. If you always look at this scale and it is at 0% and you're having less capital, just launch. Because coins like Ethereum and I think BCH or LTC, you can't go below that with people of low capital. Because even someone with $200, if you divide it by 10, your answer should be 20 and it's already here, just launch. But someone with $300, your initial position should be 30, meaning that for you have to adjust. So how do we make the adjustments? This is how we make the adjustments. So we come here and say that if Arafat, for example, I'm looking for 1,800 as my initial position. So you come here and say that if 0.1, the 0.1 that you see here, if 0.01 is giving me 20.09 and I'm looking for 1,800, this is just math. Just increase, because if 0.01 gives me 20.09, meaning that if I want to get 1,800, I have to go above 0.01. So let me try a higher figure, 0.5, and make sure after you click, you put in a figure like 0.5 here. Have you seen? It has gone above 984. Remember, I'm looking for 1,800. But see this also. This is very important. Are you seeing here where you see initial position? Let me highlight this for you. Let me highlight this. Now, have you seen this? Initial positions. So now you see that they show you the range below here. That the range of this is 0.01 to 0.49. Are you seeing that? Now you see that my scale is at the maximum, yet I haven't reached 1,800. So I'm just going to take an example that I'm using $1,000. On this account, let me set it with $1,000 so that we get a picture. So now, if we go back by default, I use $1,000 on my account. Let me just set this account with, okay, let me set it with $5,000. So if it's $5,000, my initial position divided by 10 will be 500. So if I'm looking for 500, let me try to put in 0.2. After putting in a figure, make sure you click done on your keyboard or a tick. Because if you don't click done, where you see the coin ETH 20.9, there won't change. If I click done, see, remember I'm looking for 500 as my initial position. So they're showing me 401. Have you seen the change after I clicked done? So meaning that if I'm looking for 500 and 0.2 is giving me 401, I need to try something higher. Let me put 0.3 and I click done. 0.3 is giving me 602. That's high. Let me go below 0.25. Let me click done. Let me click done. It's giving me 502. This is what I told you. If you get 500, fine. But if you can use a number greater by 2, greater by your initial position by 2, or less by 2. Meaning that in this case, if I'm looking for 500, 408 is right, 409 is right, 498 is right, 499 is right. If I get 500, and that's perfect. 501 is right, 502 is right. So let me try to get 500 exactly. Let me try for 8 and I see. That's for 82, it's still down. Let me try this and I see 0.28. I want to get 500 exactly. This is high. 27, let me see, 27. This is high. 248. 482. So let me go with 0.25. It's okay because it's greater by my initial position by 2. So make sure these other settings haven't changed. If they haven't changed, as I've said them, make sure that you click launch. After you click launch, my dear friend, you have successfully launched your first trade. And with you trading, when you launch your trade, where does it go? It goes here. Are you seeing here where you see the bot? So if I click bot, you are going to see. Bot, you are going to see. So make sure that you're on the running page, like me here. Make sure that you're on the running page. You will see your trade here. and it will show you waiting directions. Waiting direction means that the trade is not yet running. The robot is analyzing the market to first discover the profitable direction, whether long or short, before it places your trade. That is why it's in waiting directions. So we are remaining with 4 trades to go because this is a 5 coin strategy. Come back to your trades, click AIDCA Pro Futures, click start. So we are done with Ethereum. Choose SOL, the third coin, SOL. Then you're going to click confirm. Yes, I'm not going to be explaining now these settings. Just I explained them in the first. Choose DCA, choose indicator direction, click the 1x, the leverage. Make sure I use the highest leverage. Remember, Ethereum had 100x leverage. Also, Solana is giving us 100x on the Bybit exchange. Other exchanges might give you different leverages. But as I said, make sure you use Binance, Bitget, or Bybit. They are the good exchanges that offer the highest leverages that you can use, because this strategy is good when you're using the high leverage. Opening conditions, we said change that from immediately, waiting auto. Make sure you click save. Definitely indicators medium term, we are going to change it to short term so that we can take profits on a daily basis, and press save. The maximum orders, we are going to change them from 2 to 3. Size multiple, click customize. We are going to write 1 up, 1 down, or you can just move the scale, or you can do like me, click done, then press OK. Size multiple 1, 1. So the price gap, it's going to be 25 up. Click customize. You're going to write 25 up, then 50 down as the price gap. After click done, then press OK on your keyboard. So after that, we have extra add conditions, UTR trend. Click there. Make sure that you change that from UTR trend to none. After none, then click save. Below none, click per cycle settings, that arrow. Our take profit should be 0.6. Change your take profit to 0.6. We want to take profits as quick as possible. Save. We are going to go below where you see cycle settings, single, change it from single to cycle by day, 30 days. We want these trades to move for 30 days where they're making profits for us. So after all this, make sure you go up to set your initial position. So remember, I already know my initial position because I'm using $5,000. If I divide that by 10, my initial position is 500. Now, if 0.2 is giving me 16, let me try a high figure. After you put in a figure, make sure you click done. So 2, let me see, 2 gives me 165. Let me try 5. 5 gives me 414. Let me try 6. 6 is giving me 497. 6 point, let me put 6.2. 6.2. Click done. 6.2. 6.2 is giving me 514. That is high. 6.1. 6.1. 6.1 is giving me 505. 6.05. 6.05. 6.05. Why doesn't it write 0? Let me see, 0, 4. So if it is not taking the point, it's okay, because if you write 6.1, you see it's going way above, because that is 505. At least for this case, make sure that you maintain, because you can write the point 0. I think definitely that is no longer right now working for us, but make sure use, because 497.5, if you round off, that is 498. So in that case, you can proceed. Make sure that you consider other settings, look at them before you proceed to place your trade. To click launch. Launch is at the very bottom. So for this case, let me also click launch. So 2 coins are done. Ethereum, ETH, and SOL are done. We are remaining with 3 more trades to go. AIDCA Pro Futures. Make sure you're on the manual part like me. Click start. We are going for the third coin, which will be Ripple XRP, the 4th coin. Click on XRP as we always do, then click confirm in color yellow at the bottom. So first things first, strategy selection should be DCA. Choose your indicator direction, click your leverage. By default there will be 1x. Now for Ethereum on the Bybit exchange, the highest leverage is 75x. If you make sure that you have moved your scale to the highest, click save. So after that, we are going to change opening conditions from immediately to waiting auto signals, so that the robot first analyzes the market before placing in the trades. The indicators, change them from medium term to short term. After that, click save. So maximum orders, click the plus sign so that they change from 2 to 3, or you can remove the 2 and put the 3 yourself, or just click the plus sign so that it becomes 3. After that, click size multiple, click customize. Make sure the size multiple, you have one up, then one down. Click done, done, and okay on your keyboard. Then go on price gap. Price gap we said 25 up, 50 down. Click customize, rate 25 up, then 30 down, 50, 25 and 50. Press done, then press OK and proceed. So we have extra add conditions, UTR trend, change it to none, and then click save. Below none, we have per cycle settings where we set our take profit. Make sure the take profit should be 0.6 on all trades. So make sure you click that per cycle settings. Make sure that you use 0.6. Someone might ask about the stop loss. We don't set the stop loss because this strategy you can't face liquidation as long as you follow the right guidance as shown in this video. Cycle settings, click single, change it to cycle by day. You'll choose 30 days and then click save. Then we are going to go up to the initial position so that we can set it. Mine, I told you, since I know my capital divided by 10, mine should be 500. So now 12 is giving me 16. Let me try to write 40 and I click done. So 40 is giving me 55. 55 is low. Let me try 100. 100. I'm looking for 500, remember. Mine should be 500, 501, 502, or 498, 499. 400 is high. Let me put in 360. My answer should be 498, 499, 500, 501, 502. But if I can get 500, the perfect. So it's giving me 503. Let me first put in 359 and I see what it will give me. 359 gives me 502. Let me put in 357. 357 is giving me 499. Let me put that 0.1 and I see. Let me put 0.2. This is giving me perfect. I've gotten 500. So if you look at other settings and they're well set, make sure you click launch. So this is the third coin that we have launched, XRP, meaning that we have 2 coins left. AIDCA Pro Futures, click start. So now you're just going to click this search icon to search the rest of the coins. We have LTC, Litecoin. After clicking, just click search up there on your upper right hand side. Then click on it and click confirm. So after clicking confirm, choose DCA, the strategy selection as always. Make sure you use the indicator direction, the leverage. Make sure you click there and choose the highest leverage. My dear friends, follow these settings as they're being given to you if you want to register success in this strategy. Make sure you click save. Now we are going to go to opening conditions, change it from immediately. We are going to choose waiting auto signals so that the robot first analyzes before placing the trades. Now from that, make sure you're going to change medium term to short term. After that, short term, you need profits on a daily basis. Then press save. The maximum orders, we are going to change them from 2 to 3. After changing the maximum orders to 3, size multiple, click customize, write 1 up, then 1 down, press done, press OK, go to the price gap. Price gap, click customize. You're going to write 25 up and 50 down. Price gap, write 25 up, then 50 down, press down on your keyboard, then press OK. So after that, we have extra add conditions UTR trend, change it to none. After none, press save. Below none, we have per cycle settings, click there so that you change your take profit to 0.6, the lowest, click done, then click save. Then we have cycle settings, single, click there, choose cycle by day. We are going to go for 30 days and press save. So after pressing save, you're going to click up there, and scroll up. Yes, initial position 0.4 is giving me 21. Let me try to write in 10 and I click done. 10 is giving me 530, that's high. Let me put in 9.5. 9.5 is giving me 503. Let me put in 9.3. 9.3 is giving me 493, that's down. Let me put 9.4. 9.4 is giving me 498. I can launch, but let me try to add another number next to 4. 9.45. It's refusing to be added. It's okay. The good thing is that 498 is already a good answer because it's less by my initial position by 2. Remember, my initial position for $5,000 is 500. So meaning that I can go with the 498, make sure that other settings are right, they haven't changed, and then click launch. So those are 4 trades. One more trade to go. One more trade to go, AIDCA Pro futures, click start. Again, you're going to search. This last coin, just search BCH and click search. So after clicking in search, BCH, you click search. Let's give it a minute. BCH. Yes, it has come. Tap on it, confirm. Choose DCA, choose indicator direction. Make sure that you choose the highest leverage. Don't worry, for you might choose Binance and get the different leverage or BitGet. It's okay, but make sure you choose the highest leverage. As I do, I pull my scale up to the extreme hand side, then click save. Then after choosing the highest leverage, opening conditions immediately, you're going to change that to waiting auto signals and click save. Then we have indicators where you see medium term, change from medium term to short term, and then click save. So above short term, we have the maximum orders where you see 2, click the plus sign so that they become 3. So size multiple, click customize, write 1 up, then 1 down. So now you see size multiple, this has come 1 box, meaning that the maximum order hasn't changed. So click cancel and make sure that you change your maximum orders to 3. Then size multiple, click customize, write 1 up, then 1 down. After writing 1 up and 1 down, click OK. Then price gap, you're going to click customize, write 25 up, then 50 down. So 25 up, 50 down, click done and press OK. So below that, we have extra add conditions where you see UTR trend, click UTR trend, choose none, and then click save. After that, scroll down, per cycle settings below none. Make sure that you change your take profit to 0.6. So make sure that there should be 0.6, the lowest take profit, so that we can take our profits as early as we can. So cycle settings where you see single, make sure you change from single, choose cycle by day, choose 30 days and click save. After that, make sure that you scroll up, look through other settings, make sure that the arch rate as you have set them, they haven't changed. So we are going to change our initial position and we launch our trade. So 0.04 is giving me 20. Let me try 0.4. 0.4 is giving me 207. 0.8. Make sure after writing in, you click done or a tick on your keyboard. 0.8 gives me 414. Let me write 0.9. After 0.9, click done on your keyboard or a tick. 0.9 is giving me 466. So let me write in 1.2. 1.2, click done. 1.2 is giving me 621. This is high. Write 1.1. 1.1 is giving me 569. That is high. Leave it at 1 and see. 1 is giving me 517. This is also high. So let me go back to 0.98. Click done. 0.98 is giving me 507 high. 0.95. 0.95 is giving me 491 low. 0.7 is giving me 502. I can launch. Remember, we said my answer for the initial position can be great by 2 or less by 2. So if I'm looking for 500 and I get 498, 499, I can launch. If I get 500, the better. If I get 501 or 502, I can launch. Make sure other settings haven't changed and press launch. So after clicking launch, my dear friend, congratulations, you have finally set the best trading strategy that you're going to use in 2026 and the next years to come. So click bot. If you click bot here, you're going to see now your trades are going to be 5. So initially we have Ethereum, which was 1, but if you see, there are 5. They're all in waiting directions, meaning that the robot is still analyzing the market before launching them. So now, one last thing that I would like to share with you that is going to help you despite or no matter any trading strategy that you are using is this. We have the home page. If you're using futures trading, you need this. So click futures, click the home page of your trading. When you click the home page of your trading, we have the invest control. This is good at risk management in case the market is going against your trades heavily and you're about to face liquidation. Your account needs to be added funds on so that the market doesn't liquidate you, but you don't have the funds urgently. Let me show you what your trading has prepared for you that you can use to limit the liquidation and lower or reduce your chances of liquidation. If I click invest control, it's both on the spot and futures part. But if you have exchanges like Binance, you'll see it, or BitGet, you'll see it on the spot and futures. But now for some exchanges like this, they have unified accounts like the Bybit exchange I'm using. But for other people, you'll find yourself that you have spot here and you have futures. So for those exchanges, make sure you come to the futures part. Always you'll see this scale at 100%. When this scale is at 100%, that means that all the money can be invested if it is wanted by the robot. And remember, what causes liquidation is lack of available balance. In futures trading, if you're doing futures trading, lack of available balance leads to liquidation because your available balance works as a collateral. So in case the market is going heavily against you, you can reduce this scale to 75%. First of all, you can reduce it to 75%. If that is not enough, reduce it to 50. If it is not enough, you see the market is going heavily against you, reduce it to 25%. Or if things have become worse, make it 0. If you reduce it to those percentages, it means that the robot won't be placing in more money in the trades. For example, if I put it at 50%, when my available balance is $100, and assuming the market was going to liquidate me. So if you have $100 as available balance and you put your future scale at 50%, that means that out of the available balance, the robot will only use 50% of it. 50% of $100, that is $50, meaning that the rest, the $50, the robot won't pick on them, which means that you can survive the liquidation. Or if that is not enough for you, make it 25%. If your available balance is $100, the robot will only use $25. If your available balance is $1,000, the robot will use only $250, leaving $750 with you, making it very hard for you to face liquidation no matter how heavy the market goes against you. If you are still afraid, make it 0, meaning that on your available balance, the robot won't tamper to remove any money to place in your trades or opening new positions. The robot won't open new positions if you limit this. But remember, this is good. This is a good thing to use in case the market is going heavily against you and your account is about to go into liquidation. You can only find this when you're within your trading. So for more feedback, for more questions, assistance, make sure that you reach out to me on my WhatsApp number of +256 7080505554, or make sure that you reach out to the person who shared with you this video. Make sure that you use the comment sections. You can ask any question. I will be very glad to answer the question. So make sure that you also share this video to very many people, those that aren't into trading. They've been looking for a perfect strategy to use, what can work for them. Definitely nothing is perfect 100%, but definitely this strategy, as I've told, the last 6 months, imagine the liquidations people have faced. If we have had this strategy and no one has faced any issue, that means that this is something of great use and great importance. So share this to every trader. I would like to hear your opinions, your advice. What we do adjust, what can we add on? Definitely, I'll be very glad to learn from you. I wish you all the best. May the Almighty God ease and bless everything for every one of us. May the Almighty God ease every difficulties that we have in our lives. May the Almighty God bless us in this cryptocurrency space and the Forex space, all these financial markets. I have been Coach Sebaduka Arafat, a financial literacy coach, a public speaker, a cryptocurrency trainer and consultant. So see you in the next videos. Make sure you keep yourself updated on all our social media handles of Coach Sebaduka Arafat on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Make sure that you search Coach Sebaduka Arafat. See you in the next videos. Thank you very much.